just saying, maybe the things that happened in your life wasn't so, like, calculated, but it also wasn't directly supposed to affect you in a way where people hate you. People don't hate you. That's what the devil wants you to believe. Things didn't happen to you so that you can, give up on life, or stay where you are, or think that you're not good enough. These things happen because God wanted to refine you. How can you tell somebody about something that you've never been through? That's the blind leading the blind. Hey y'all, it's CJ Renee, y'all little big sis, and we're back with another episode. Yes, it's the 14th episode. Y'all excited? Because I am. Alright, so y'all, we're going to have to do this on the move because I got things to do this morning. But I could not let it be, I think the word is remiss, that I speak with my friends, my family, my journeyites. I'm making up new words for y'all, okay? My journeyites. Let's be on this journey together. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so I have the last episode that I'm doing that was inspired by Pastor Darius Daniels and his sit-down conversation he had with one of his friends. And I really want to discuss, the topic of, not letting go doesn't necessarily hold you back, but it holds you up. When he said that, I was like, oh my gosh. Because it's so true, y'all. It is so true. Not letting go doesn't hold you back, but it holds you up. It holds you up from what your destiny is. It holds you up from who you're meant to be. It holds you up from your life plans. I was just talking to one of my friends recently, and I was just explaining to him, I feel like all the dreams and aspirations I wanted in my early 20s and my teens, really didn't pan out for me. And not because it was not in the cards for me. I'm not saying that it's not in the cards for me, but it didn't pan out for me in the timely manner that it was supposed to pan out for me, because I was so focused on the brokenness that I was facing. I was so focused on trying to make myself feel better, whether it be through drugs, whether it be through bad relationships, whether it be through bad friendships, whatever it was. I was so sidetracked by trying to be in the moment instead of focusing on my future, which I feel like a lot of us do. A lot of us are so popcorn ready. You know what I mean? Put us in a microwave and let us feel better. We don't really let ourselves heal. We don't really let ourselves, come to the conclusion of, this happened to me. It sucked. And now I'm going to face the fact that it sucked, and I'm going to heal from it. The worst thing you can do is not allow yourself to feel feels. The worst thing you can do is not allow yourself to heal properly. I hate when people say, you know what, I prayed about it and I let it go. No, you didn't. No, the heck you didn't. There's no such thing as just praying about it and letting it go. You have to, just as long as it took time to get into your spirit to weigh you down, it's just as amount of time you got to probably put into getting it out your system. And maybe even longer. Like my dad would say, something that takes 15 minutes will take 3 years of your life. That's how life really is, y'all. And it sucks. Yes, I agree. I've been there, done that. Matter of fact, I'm the number one person I've been like, I'm not doing that. What are you talking about? You're not going to have me in a chokehold because of something I did or something that happened to me once upon a time 500 years ago. No, we're not doing that. But the devil is a liar. The more you sit there and believe that you don't feel like it's necessary to go through all of these things you need to go through to get where you need to go in life, is the longer it's going to take. And the longer it takes is the more you're holding yourself up from who you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be doing in your life. It took me, I want to say maybe 10 to 15 years to get to where I am now. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, I wasn't driving. I didn't get my master's degree. I did that whole time, those whole 10 to 15 years, I was doing a bunch of nothing. None of that stuff matters to me now. It maybe gave me street smarts, But that's about it. That's about it. And my reality is I lost 10 to 15 years of my life. Held up. Not held back. Held up. Because what God has for me is for me. Everything that he promised me is going to happen. Everything he promised you is going to happen. But you got to come to the realization that you are allowing these things to hold you up. What's holding you up? What's holding you up in your life today? What memories are you reliving? What things are you trying to run away from? What things are you scabbing over and calling it, that's just that person's fault? It has nothing to do with me. It's not my life. You know? I'm not the one doing that. They're doing it. But is it causing you anguish? Is it causing you to come out of your character every once in a while? If so, you're allowing that thing to hold you back. Or hold you up, sorry. You're allowing that thing to hold you up. Because let me tell you something. When you are truly healed from something, when you are truly and honestly have, let it go, no matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter how far they go, no matter what they, it doesn't matter what is happening around you. You are staying grounded. You are staying grounded. And it's not easy to stay grounded either. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. There's moments when things were happening to me and I was like, I will end you. Y'all, I understand. I get it. But in that moment of I will end you, something clicked. Aren't we supposed to be doing better than this? Aren't we supposed to be in a place where people can say and do whatever they want? But you have to remember you're healed. You have to remember that you are coming through a level or a journey of understanding yourself. And within understanding yourself, you can understand that people are flawed. Yes. We understand people are flawed. We understand that nobody makes the right decisions. We understand that our parents actually didn't have a parent pamphlet to take us home when they took us back from the hospital. They didn't have a leaflet that said, this is how you parent. And even then, you are not a leaflet child, okay? You were not the child that had, the exact behaviors as every other kid. I know I wasn't. Matter of fact, when I came out the hospital, my mom had to feed me every hour on the hour was going to take me from her. And that's real. These parents don't know what they were doing. You as a parent don't know what you're doing. I'm just saying, maybe the things that happened in your life wasn't so, calculated, but it also wasn't directly supposed to affect you in a way where people hate you. People don't hate you. That's what the devil wants you to believe. Things didn't happen to you so that you can, give up on life. Or stay where you are. Or think that you're not good enough. These things happen because God wanted to refine you. How can you tell somebody about something that you've never been through? That's the blind leading the blind. Let me tell you something I'll never do. I'll never try to help somebody get out of gambling or stop whoring. Because I've never done those things. I don't know what that's like. The most I could tell you is what I do know about addiction. The most I could tell you is what I do know about not being healed fully. Or not respecting your body. That's the best thing I can tell you. But I don't know nothing about the pimp game. I don't know nothing about the hoeing game. I'll tell you that right now. However, there's people out here that's going through situations like that, and you're like, God, why would you allow me to get this far in this world like this? Why would you allow it to get to this point where I'm fighting for my life? I'm running at night, trying to get away from these people that's trying to harm me. Why would you put me in a situation where now I have to sell my body, God? Why would you do that? Well, let me tell you, first of all, God didn't allow that to happen to you. He didn't put you in a situation for that to happen to you. we make choices, and God allows the choices that we make because we're free moral agents to still end up being for our good. Let me just throw that out there. Because I think a lot of people think that the things that's happened to them, God allowed. No, you made the decisions. And God is a merciful God, where He'll allow the things that you experience to be used for the glory of His name. And to raise you up and to make you who you're supposed to be. I don't know what it is in your life that you're going through. I don't know what you may have faced. But I know it's time for you to let it go. It's time for you to let it go. It's time for you to heal for real. And it's time for you to do what you got to do so that you won't be held up no more. I'm your little big sis, CJ Renee. And this is our 14th episode. Have a great day. To ensure you don't miss an episode of 31 and Thriving, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to share. It's your little big sis, CJ Renee.